Hello guys, my name is Sarvansh and thank you for watching my the other video about the SCCM tutorial. So in this video today we are going to discuss about the site maintenance, how we can run the maintenance task in our SCCM that we are going to discuss. In my last video I create a separate video about the how to take the backup, that also part of the maintenance task. But in this video we are going to talk about the other task. I created a separate video for the backup because backup is a mostly commonly used and it is like a customized for the everyone if they want to take a backup, so it's not a default setting applied. Okay, so let me go to the SCCM console and show you how you can use the maintenance task in the SCCM console. Okay, so I am under the administrator task, administrator under the site. I can go here and just right click in SCCM console, and here if you see in it, okay, so here is a site maintenance. You can go in this way, sorry, you can go in the site maintenance, or if you don't want to go from here you can click here and you can check the site maintenance as well from here also. So just let me open from here and I can show you how you can do the site maintenance. So in the backup already I shows you how you can do that, but we are talking about the other maintenance task. So here is a check application title with the inventory information. So if you want to run the maintenance task under the asset intelligence, then you can change here the setting when you want to run the maintenance task for this asset intelligence catalog. But by default it will be like on a Saturday, because after the SCCM installed I have not modified it, that's why it's showing the Saturday. If you want to customize based on your requirement you can do that. In that the same way you can use the clear install flag. So sorry, clear install flag. So when is your heartbeat is running, then it's generating the DDR files and it's collecting in the folder. Anyway, it's getting delete automatically, but if that file is corrupt or some issue is there in that file and the DDR is not getting deleted automatically, so what you can do, you can run this task. You can run this task and you can schedule it how old this DDR, if available in the folder, it can be deleted. So it up to you what the date you want to set up. You want to set up a 30 days or 1 week or anything 60 days, whatever you like. So you can put the time and you can put it like a Saturday, Sunday or the weekends you want, when no, out of non-business hour. And you can give the timeline also, within this time period your task will be completing. So that is for the clear flags that is used by the hardware discovery. Okay, so these all are like the maintenance task here. So let me go with the some majorly used in our SCCM. So like is it collected files? So when the SCCM is collecting the files from the database, so this task deleted the aged collected file from the database and the site server folder structured. So what happened when your SCCM is running continuously a long time, then it will be collecting the file from the site database server, and it will be like consuming your the disk space. So if you want to remove them, then you can enable this task and you can set up how old file you want to delete it, like in 90 days or 1 month, 2 months. So basically Microsoft recommended for the 90 days, and you can set up the time as well. So these all are the tasks related to for the cleanup where the unwanted files is available, or you want to do some maintenance inside the SCCM, that you can use it from here. So let us go with the any other example, distribution point uses data. Okay, so this also the important, but you can see in it these tasks are by default are enabled, so no need to enable these tasks. If you want to customize these, you can open the task and you can modify it. But by default Microsoft is enable that, when you install your SSM, by default all this task will be enabled. If you want to have any customization inside that, then you can try with this. Okay, so then it's the delete exit logs file. So you don't want to keep the logs file, which is more exit. You can do that. Okay, so let me go something which is not enable. Okay, these are the deleted obsoleted client discovery. So this is something important. What will happen if your client is client discovery? Okay, so if your client is obsoleted in obsoleted mode, that client is not communicating in SSEM a long time, but you want to delete it automatically, so you can choose this option, and client will be deleted after like a 30 days or 60 days. So this option is very important when you are running your infra. Like suppose any users has left the company and that machine still is reflecting in SSEM, so you need some the cleanup. But why you are going to do it manually? When you're as when the Microsoft is providing a solution, you can run the task automatically. So by using this option, if you enable this task, then it will be automatically deleting the AZ client, obsolete client there. Okay, so this is something like important what I feel. So you can enable it and you can set up it like a weekly, and put it at 30 days. So based on the my experience, I seen in the every organization is set up for the 30 days. So after 30 days, that machine automatically delete from the SSCM. So let me enable this now. And this is a rebuilding index. So this also a very important task where your index is rebuilding in the SQL database. So this is why this task is needed when you're some like a index or the tables in the SQL database, or that index you want to rebuild it, like it's kind of a maintenance. If the like some tables are corrupted, or your uh, uh, suppose your tables got corrupted, or if you delete it, then it will be a problem. But suppose data is not feeding, or there is a problem to feeding the data in the SQL tables, so you need to rebuild that indexing. That is comes under the rebuild index. So your table will be repaired automatically every particular time. But this task is little risky, so when you are doing it, so be careful, because when your database is doing the rebuild index, might be there will be a problem. So before doing that, you set up a properly backup. And but still I have not seen any issue in that rebuilding the index, but might be causing the issue. So you can put it the enable the task for rebuilding the index. It's totally related to the SQL maintenance. So these other tasks is already enabled. So if you want to modify it, you can just click and you can modify the maintenance task. So guys, thank you for watching this video. So now you can go in that console in your SSEM lab or the production. So you can go and check out the one by one, and you can thoroughly read it, which option we needed or which is not needed, and then you can utilize this maintenance option. Okay guys, so thank you for watching this video. See you soon in my next video.